It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day. And oh my goodness, what a haul from Oasis Water Efficient Gardens in Escondido. This is for the project we're breaking ground on tomorrow in Del Mar. And look at my goodies for my tapestry. Most of this is for tapestry, but then we've also got some absolutely spectacular Echeveria. This is a sea dragon, which they don't always have. Look at the size of that. Isn't that spectacular? We've got a Varda, and this is Cream Puff, Mangave Barney. And remember the Talavera turtle that I bought for Shelly? I got this little basket O Sempervivum to put in the back of the turtle for the shell. I was going to do a mammillaria, but I think this is going to be better. So we will do that. They've got a fresh collection of the Kalanchoe crests. This spectacular little new introduction is Kalanchoe. It's called Fire Rainbow. And it's not the first time I've seen this, but it's fairly new, and I found it to be pretty tough in the landscape. I've been pleased with it. And yeah, the rest are predominantly just my usual suspects. Also found some 5-gallon aloe Cameronii, and this is a plant that you know I love. It's the one that turns red when you stress it out, and it's just as tough as nails, but it just hasn't been available lately. I can't remember the last time I was able to get Cameronii, so I was super excited to see those. You know, Greg and I were talking that we've done videos at Oasis fairly regularly, but one area that we haven't really shared with you is their small cactus collectible collection. And the reason why I'm so excited to share it with you is Altman sells plants online now. And you know, I'm talking out of my rear here because I'm not sure exactly what they offer online, but I think this will at least give you an idea of what you might be able to get. So let's go through here into the shade house and check it out. I love Altman because the plants are always 100. I mean, they are perfection, always. Just the most beautiful, beautiful plants. And this area in here, I don't spend a lot of time in here because I'm not generally in the market for the really small plants. You know me, I need 1 gallon and bigger. So, you know, the only time I come in here on the regular is to shop for vertical arrangements, if I'm doing a vertical. Look at all of these Kelly Griffin, little aloe, one-off, original, PPAFs. Unlicensed propagation is prohibited. These are fairly new introductions. And you know, then I do shop in here. These are the 10-inchers over here, Greg. And this is a newer Mangave called Tequila Fire. And I don't know, guys. I think they need to work some bugs out of this one because the leaves are really, really fragile. I bought one of these here for my last job, and by the time it got home, it was shredded. See, look. See here? Yikes. So I don't know that I would recommend it. I love it. I mean, look at the stress on this one. It's a beautiful plant, but the leaves are just, like I said, super fragile. So, meh. Okay, let's take a look at these little fabulous cactus. So here are the 2.5 inchers. For those of you, particularly those of you, this is little Echinopsis rose quartz. For those of you that are growing plants in your windowsills, those of you that, you know, aren't able to grow these outdoors year-round and are just looking for cute little collectibles, I mean, really, look at that. Is that not precious? Remember, typically cactus will flower like nobody's business. Sometimes the flowers are bigger than the plants. So, I mean, just take a look at this incredible collection of little cactus. And not only how many, you know, the variety, but the quality. Look at how beautiful these plants are. They are completely perfect in every way. You just absolutely can't go wrong. I mean, they go on for days. You can definitely find some really, really fun things here in these little, 2.5 inch pots. Here's a little mammillaria. If you are under the age of 50, you might actually get to see this one grow to maturity. It's kind of like adopting a tortoise. Make sure you have a plan. Oh my gosh, how fun is this? Peruvian old lady, not the old man cactus. This is the old lady cactus. Espostoa melanos. There, you can see it. These names, sometimes they just get me. Melanostelli. Stella! Okay. But yes, just days and days. This is the snow pole cactus, another Espostoa. That's so pretty, isn't it? Oftentimes, these cactus show off, and this, hairy stuff is actually protective. This helps protect the plant. It's almost like spider or cobwebbing, and it protects it. Kind of acts as a sunscreen. I think it would also protect it from infestation of insects. Smart plant. Smart. And they just keep on. They even have little tiny golden barrels. Oh, look at that. A tisket, a tasket. My little cactus basket. And here's a blue one. Holy crap. This is oh, the mellow cactus. You guys told me yesterday that really cool one at Waterwise that had the beautiful orange center was a mellow cactus. So thank you. That's now on my periphery. I'm not sure. This is probably a baby one of those, right? The color, the blue, is just, to me, just absolutely stunning. And then Carmen just brought these cuties out that are, oh, we'll get there, that are just... This is a gymnocalacium. I love gymnocalacium. I have a couple fairly large ones in my collection. And wow, right? The flowers. So stunning. And they've got, some crests here too. Here's a Matillocactus crest. Here's a butte. And this is Geometrizans. This is cristata. Not all crests are made equal. I mean, this is the same thing, just doing a different dance, right? So you just decide what type and style you like better and get that one. They're doing different things, but that's extremely awesome. This is the little one that I have. Yeah, the Mammillaria gracilis, fragilis. Gracilis fragilis. That's fun to say. But look they look like little snowflakes. The crest of bloom. This is, no, it isn't the same. This is similar to the one that I have in my shell that I reworked the other day for you. But that's cool. I don't know, I'm just a sucker for the blue ones. This is Ming Thing. I love Ming Thing. Love me some Ming Thing. And you can have your little cactus, these Apuntias with the glaucids. You can have those. These scare me. I don't like these. They're beautiful, but I don't like the glaucids. Those are those little tiny, almost microscopic thorns that are just sort of airborne and get under your skin and just drive you crazy for days. Then there's the fun grafteds. For those of you that are new to cactus and succulents, this is a really fun way to start. It's just with some of these little gymnocalacium grafted. I think this was the first cactus I ever owned as a child, and I was just, they look like snow cones. I was just absolutely, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I digress, but I was just blown, yeah, it looked like a pincushion. I was blown away by them. I was so intrigued. Look at the difference in the color. And no, these are not painted. And look at this. How about this? Look at that. Yellow and orange. Wow. And then this one, they're all just so unique. Look at that. With all the little babies on it. I mean, honestly, couldn't you just stare at these for hours on end and be happy? I know I could. So, you know, whether you live here in the land of milk and honey and you can grow these plants outdoors all year round, or whether you live in Maine or Germany or somewhere that where the winters and summers can be harsh, these are available to you to grow indoors. So, I don't know. I'm not prepared here, but I know that Altman, there's an online store now. So check it out. Maybe just Google Altman and see what you can find. I can't recommend the selection highly enough. There's just something, absolutely something here for everybody. If soft succulents are your jam, we got you covered over here too. These are the little 2.5 inch. Everything from, these are all Echeveria, Harmsii, Polydonus, Dark Moon. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. There must be a dozen or more varieties here, just of little Echeveria. And, you know, every now and then they will offer something really special and they limit the quantity that they're willing to sell. This is the little Euphorbia obesa that is so popular, the little pin cushion euphorbia that everybody just loves. And you can have that too. Then the little Haworthia. Look at those. I'm really into these now. I think that they're so interesting. Yeah. Yeah, they've got, you know, a variety of crassulas. They've got the stacking kind, the Kalanchoe luciae, the string of pearls. Remember yesterday we were talking about the Kalanchoe and the, I was talking to you about how beautiful it was and how I hadn't seen the little tomentosa with leaves as big as the ones that I had at Waterwise. It was so funny because Greg wasn't with me yesterday, but today he actually came out of the hoop house and he said, "Oh my gosh, did you see that little Kalanchoe black tie? Bow tie, black tie?" He was so excited about it. So I said, "I'm not familiar with that. Why don't you show it to me?" This is the one that Greg got so excited about. Kalanchoe black tie. Isn't that so cute? Now this little plant is not hardy. It will not take cold. And it's not going to love you if you put it in the sun. But if you've got a well-protected, filtered light, shady, filtered, dappled situation going, you can grow this plant all day long. Very cute. Very, very cute. Okay, so I hope I've inspired you to expand your collection a little bit. Here's the adenium too, you guys. Remember, you're always asking me, "Laura, why don't you ever use desert rose?" Because I never see them. Well, here they are. Should I get one for Shelly, you guys? Yes, I should, shouldn't I? I'm partial to this one. I like the conformation of the caudex. And I like the leaf structure. I like the fact that it's not open yet. So that gives her something to look forward to and enjoy. So I think this is going to be the one that I'm going to choose for my client. So now, when you ask me if I ever use adenium desert rose, I can say yes, I do. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, having a lot of fun at Oasis Water Efficient Gardens with your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.